Done. Good morning, boys. Good morning, people. Good. Let's continue our discussion in what we were discussing on rates of taxes. We are going to complete this chapter of today, people. We have very few things to be discussing on today. We are understanding, I think, the homework question. Yes. Okay. Great. We were discussing on the last class about something called a special tax regime, where we were understanding the fact that when it comes to special tax regime, your incomes are going to be taxable at special rates. You have some concepts of rebate. You have some concepts of surcharge coming into picture. When you have rebates coming into picture, then in that case, income tax says you can claim rebate on any special incomes except 112A if you are under old regime and no incomes under new regime. New regime only gives you for slab rates. For slab rates. When we come about surcharge people, income tax set, four incomes are being questioned upon right now. Four incomes being 112, 112A, 111A, and dividend income. Four incomes will have a surcharge rate of 15 percentage. Everything else can go up to 37 percentage, except for unexplained income, which are sitting at a flat. Very good. That is what the understanding we have had. Yes. On that understanding, people, I'm looking at this question. I think I asked you to do taxes under both regimes. Yes, both regimes questions have been asked. Can you give me the answers which you have in your hand? My answer for 1 second, 1 second. For my ATR, 2 crore, 83 lakhs, 96, 290. Okay. DTR is 2 crore, 59 lakhs, 360. People, this is the answers which I am having right now. Is everyone having the same answer? Is anyone having a different answer? Anyone with a difference of answer? Same answers, everyone? Yes. Different answer. Which one? ATR, DTR? ATR. Okay. You have a different answer in ATR. Next. Anyone else? DTR, ATR. Both different answers. Both different answers. Good. Let's see what is the mistakes, people. Let's see what is right here. Give me 1 second on loading of this. Yep. So the numbers I have right now with me is 2 crore 83 96 290 and 2 crore 59 83 360. I have some alternate answers. Alternate answers are for ATR. Let's put out ATR here and DTR on the right side. ATR is 2 crore, 2 crore 18 lakhs 88,360. Anyone else? 2 crore 84 81 780. Anyone else? Everything else is matching on ATR. Okay, let's look at DTR. DTR numbers are 2 crore 59 83 360. Numbers are, someone had a different answer in DTR. 2 crore 29 02 360. Anyone else? Same answers? Same answers? Very good. Let's look at this, people, and let's understand what is the mistakes going on. We'll start noting down all the errors so that we can prepare it properly next time. Yes. First, we are looking at the statement. A statement has Mrs. Sushila, age 70 years, with a non-resident condition, giving you the following income statement. Always, step number one is total the incomes. Number is showing 6 crores 63 lakhs. With my income showing 6 crores 63 lakhs, one thing is very clear. I am a rich person. Now, people, as a rich person, am I bothered about my residential status? No, I'm only bothered about my resident status if I'm a poor person because I cannot get rebate. But as a rich person, I have no issues here. Rich person is always liable for surcharges. Yes, there is only one thing to be kept in mind. I've asked you for both the regimes. In alternate regime, the surcharge rate is 37 percentage, but in default regime, the surcharge rate is 25 percentage. That is the understanding here. With that understanding, people, first things we're going to do is we're going to start splitting our incomes into normal and special. Let's split our incomes into normal and special. PGBP is showing normal, IFHP showing normal, IFOS is showing normal, 112 is showing very good, 12.5 percentage, 111 is 20 percentage, unexplained income is 60 plus 25 plus 4. Next, online winnings is 30 percentage. These are my incomes. Yes, with this incomes coming into picture, income tax now comes and says, beta, total income has gone more than 5 crores. You're liable for 37 in ATR and 25 in DTR. The moment this statement came out, four people stood up and came and said, I don't want 112, 112A, 111A, and dividend income. Four people said, I don't want it. Yes, look at those four people. See if those four people are available here. First, I have 112. 112 will come and say, I'm sorry, I am not party to contract. I will maximum stop at 15 percentage. 112 stops at 15 percentage. 111A stops at 15 percentage. Unexplained income, anyway, I put on the left itself, so it doesn't matter. Everyone else will have to take the burden. Everyone else will have to take the burden of the 25 or 37, which means for all other cases, I can come and say either the rate is 37% or 25%. People went 37, went 25. Very good. ATR comes 37, DTR comes 25. This is what the rates are. No difference. Clear? Any doubts? Yes. With this, people, I can simply prepare my statement of. Let's prepare the statement. I am seeing different surcharge rates. What will I do? I will split. Yes. So let's go ahead and split. I'm going to split by coming and saying surcharge at other rates. People, I'm putting others because I know there are some rates changing in ATR and some rates changing in DTR. I'll have to show it separately. Yes. So I'm showing surcharge at other rates, and here I'm showing surcharge at 15 percentage. Surcharge at 15 percentage. Let's finish the right side first. Yes, let's finish the right side off. It is tax on 112. Number is 40 lakhs into 12.5. 5 lakhs. Next, 1118. 8 lakhs into 20 percentage, which is 1 lakh. Very good. Number is 1 lakh 60,000. Anything else? No. Total the number is 6 lakh 60,000. Adding surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage. Number is triple double nine double zero triple zero. Number is very good. 7 lakh 59,000. I'm going to hold on this right side, people. I don't need the right side anymore. We're going to merge this later on. Yes, so hold back on this number. Let's move to the left side. On the left side, I'm going to first put my special incomes off. I told you, people, when you have both the regimes, one thing is very clear. Your special incomes are not going to change. Whether you go ATR or you go. Let's put off my special incomes first. What are my special incomes? Only online winnings are there. So I'm going to put tax on online winnings. Number is 7 lakh 50. Number is 7 lakh 50,000. Yes, number is 7 lakh 50,000. That gives me my balance incomes, my normal incomes. People, tell me the total of normal. My total of normal is 5 crore 45 lakhs. Now, for the sake of my convenience, people, I'm going to do it in a single shot, which means I'm going to show ATR DTR separately here itself. Let's put it off that way. I'm going to show my ATR and DTR accordingly. I'm going to split my page into two. My page on the left side is ATR. My page on the right is DTR. Yes, people, ATR, what I'm going to do for the first 10 lakhs, number is very good. Why did you get 1,12,500 when a person is 70 years? That is the understanding. Please note carefully that I am a non-resident, which means I'm not eligible to be a senior citizen or a super senior citizen, which means I'm only having 1,12,500 as my ATR taxability. Correct? Yes. So be very careful on this. I'm assuming this is one mistake someone made. Did anyone make this mistake? तो आंसर गलत कैसे नहीं है? Please don't make these kind of mistakes, people. Read the question carefully. So up to 10 lakhs is 1,12,500, giving me the balance. Balance is at the rate of 50. That is why I don't like this crores and all. Give me numbers. 4 zeros, is it? Correct. So it's 1 crore. जो भी है मेरे को नहीं पता, छोड़ दो. Total is 16162. 1612. तुम लोग डिसाइड कर लो, तुम लोग डिसाइड कर लो. 16162 500. हाँ, 16162 500. Add surcharge of 37 percentage. 59. 59. Yes, yes, giving me the total answer as क्या हुआ? Oh, you're doing 37 on this one, is it? Don't do 37 on this one. I want 37 plus that 7 lakh 50. 6 2. People, I want search. Huh. I want surcharge on the online meetings included. I'm looking at surcharge at 37 on everything. Yes. So total number is 231 1. Okay. This is my number. This is after online meeting starts, no people. This is the final number. This is the final. हाँ, क्या हुआ? Done. किसमें? Ma, this 116 is my basic on normal plus the 7 lakh 50 and then surcharge. आपको वैसे दिखाना है तो लेट्स पुट इट दिस वे. ठीक है, लेट्स डू वन थिंग, लेट्स मेक इट मोर इजियर फॉर योर प्रेजेंटेशन पर्पसेस. Let's finish off DTR first, people. Give me the DTR up to 24 lakhs. Number is 3 lakhs. On the balances, correct? No, I'm only talking about my normal tax. Correct? Yes. Now let's find out what is my total taxes. So now I'm going to split the two people. I'm going to split the page into two, and I'm going to try to understand what is my total basic tax under ATR and my total basic tax under DTR. Yes. So what is my total basic tax? Which means I'm now trying to add 1616 plus 7 lakh 50. Total is 169 500, adding a surcharge at the rate of 37 percentage. Number is 625 7625, totaling the number. Very good. On the right side, people, my total basic taxes 16680 000 plus surcharge at the rate of, very good, at the rate of 25 percentage. Number is 41 lakh 70,000, totaling the number to 208 500. This is what my tax liability on the left side is. Yes. Now I have all my tax liabilities, which means I can now compute my total tax liability under ATR separately and under DTR separately. So I'm going to compute my total taxes under ATR separately, under DTR separately. For ATR, what I'm going to do? I'm going to take 2317. I'm going to add 7 lakh 59. Yes. So adding both two numbers, answer is 21609 000. क्या हो? Read carefully, people. 239. हाँ, ATR is 2. This is my ATR. Adding a cess on this. Total the number 24886290. In this, I am pending on one thing called as plus tax on unexplained income. People, my number was 45 lakhs into 78 percentage directly number is 3510000, giving my total tax liability as 2969290 is my total tax liability. This is what the number is. Let's finish the DTR also, people. DTR number is adding says 864360, totaling the number to 2247 plus is my tax liability. This is the numbers going on. Yes, yes, this is what the numbers are. I want to understand what mistakes did you make. For those who got 289396290, I think that is right, right? Perfect, that is right. Anyone else who got 218888360? किसका था ये? You missed the search. What do you do? 25 for both the regimes. Okay, not a good mistake. Next, 2848178. क्या हुआ? क्या नंबर आया तेरे को? क्या है टोटल? 22902360, सेम टोटल इनकम. क्या किया तू? गलत. Yes, yes. Any doubts, anyone? Status alone will be changing it. In a rich concept, technically the residential status only helps you on the slab roofs, nothing else. Other than that, your surcharge is going to apply nevertheless. When it's a poor person is when you have a problem because you can't claim a rebate on a non-resident. That is what the understanding is. Yes. As we complete the chapter of people, I'll give you one other summary note which will come and say what are the disadvantages of being a non-resident. Yes, I'll give you a list of all the disadvantages to be a non-resident. We'll pick the last. You have it as a part of legend questions. A very valid question. That's something for you to figure out when you do legend questions. Clear? Yes. His question was basically people, when you have special income and margin relief, how do you do both together? You figure it out accordingly. Yes, that's not my job. That's your job to figure out in your legend questions. Clear? I have all the questions in mind. Don't worry about it. Clear? Any doubts? Good to go? Good to go? Perfect. With that, people, you're going on forward to the next two concepts. Concept number one, illustration number 18. Yes, illustration number 18, people. Shall we? Shall we? A very simple, sweet question I'm going to give you. Question is, I want you to compute tax of Mr. Margin, age 35 years, having the following incomes, having the following incomes in ATR, having the following incomes in ATR. This is what the question is. Yes, I'm going to give you two scenarios. People are going to do both the scenarios separately for me. Case number one and case number two. Case number one and case number two. Why would it matter? Question is, you have a PGBP given to you of 1 crore 80 lakhs, and you have section 112 income given to you of 55 lakhs. 112 income given of 55 lakhs. Similarly, people, on the right side, your PGBP income is given as 4 crore 98 lakhs, and section 11 money income is given to you of 65 lakhs. 65 lakhs, this is what the question is. Yes, people, don't start solving it. Think about the question once and then we discuss it. Yes, think about the question. I don't know if you're realizing there is an issue in the question. Figure it out, we'll see. Yeah, how will it matter? How will it matter? What will change if I tell you it's a non-resident? It's okay, let him figure it out. What do you think will be the change? Why do you want it to be resident or non-resident? What do you think will be the change? Slab, then rebate. What is your income? You see an impact happening? It's not 1 crore 80 lakhs, it's 2 crore 35 lakhs. किस पे? That is the problem. Just to repeat what he said, he basically said that if you look at the incomes, my income total is 2 crore 35. In my income of 2 crore 35, I'm liable for a surcharge of 25 percentage. But if I look at PGVP alone, then I'm liable for 15 percentage. I'm liable for 15 percentage. Now, the point is very simple. Why should I care about PGVP? When do I check surcharge? I check surcharge at a total level. I check surcharge at a total level. My total level is 2 crore 35 lakhs, which is automatically liable for 25 percentage. How does it matter what is PGBP on a standalone? What if I complicate life? I can even come and say it's not PGBP 1 crore 80, it is salary 1 crore 30, it is PGBP 50 lakhs. I'm just giving you normal understanding of PGBP. That can itself be broken up into multiple parameters. Yes or no? So how does it matter that what is your surcharge rate then? Correct, correct, correct. Question is very simple. Let's do it as we do it. Let's do it as we do it, and I'll tell you at one point of time you're wrong. Yes. Let's understand this carefully. Step number one. Number totals to 2 crore 35 lakhs. Right side number is 5 crore 63 lakhs. Yes. With my total income as 2 crores and 5 crores, one thing is very clear. I am a rich person liable for surcharge. Left side is 25, right side is 37. Now there is a funny thing. People, I went and I announced the saying my surcharge rate is 25. The moment I announced my surcharge rate is 25, four people came and said I don't want 112, 112A, 11 money, dividend income. Which means the moment these four people came, I said, oh, apdiya. So there surcharge for you is, which means at this stage I decided my 112 is going to get a surcharge rate of 15 percentage. Agreed, not agreed. Very good. Now, people, the moment capital gains came and said he wants 15. Now, PGBP is sitting separate. People, at some point of time, if you remember, I told you, the moment you said 25, capital gains said we are not the same, bro. The moment you said we are not the same, bro, what is happening? I am not looking at capital gains anymore. I am not looking at capital gains anymore. Who is not looking at capital gains? If capital gains says I am not your party, PGBP will also say you are not my party. You are not my party. Now, people, if you're saying you're not my party, look at this carefully and tell me PGBP showing 1 crore 80, which means PGBP should have paid 15 percentage. PGBP should have paid 15 percentage. But this idiot comes in capital gains and comes and says, no, no, because of me, you are now going to pay 25. Will PGBP be okay? What will PGBP say? Hey, you are already not part of my party. You decided you want to go separate ways. If you are going separate ways, I should not take you as my family itself. If I'm not going to take you as my family, my surcharge would have not crossed 25. My surcharge would have not crossed 25. Apo, I don't agree to the fact that I should pay 25 because of you, idiot. You already left my party. No more part of my family. No more part of my family. You are out of the house. My family has only 1 crore 80. I will only pay 15 percentage. I'll only pay 15 percentage because I'm sitting somewhere between 1 crore to 2 crores. Correct, not correct? Yes or no? Yes. What is basically happening, people? Income tax came and said at a certain stage you will realize capital gains and dividend will say we are not the party to the family. At that stage, income tax will say then keep them separate. Then keep them separate and look at others standalone basis. If I'm looking at others on a standalone basis, PGBP is showing 1 crore 80, which is less than 2 crores. When it is less than 2 crores, why should PGBP pay 25 percentage? PGBP will say, I will not pay 25 percentage. The culprit here is capital gains. And I've already excluded him from my family. I have already excluded him from my family, which means PGBP will say, I will only pay. Very good. With this, PGBP has now come to an understanding that PGBP will also pay 15 percentage. Agreed. Agreed. Now I want you to look at the next one carefully and tell me what is happening. People, my total income is 5 crores. When my total income is 5 crores, everyone announced saying we will pay 37. The moment we say 37, capital gains came and said, I am not the part of family. I am moving out. I want 15. The moment 111A said, I want 15, PGBP said, you are not part of my family. I will look only at my data. Hey, my data is 4 crore 98 lakhs less than 5 crores. Surcharge becomes very good. People, should I pay 37 because of capital gains? No. I will say I don't want to pay because capital gains went separate ways, which means my family only has 4 crore 98. I will only pay. Very good. I will only pay 25 percentage. Any doubts on this part? Yes. Now I have a question. People, in the previous questions also we should have looked at this. No. Why did we not look at it? Because I was very smart. People, look at the question. Look at the question. I'm going to take this question in hand. Look at the question and tell me my capital gains, two items. Remove the two items. 48 lakhs. You remove 48 lakhs. 6 crore 63 में से 48 remove किया तो 6 crore 6 crore, which means if I look at the other incomes as a part of family, he will say I am, even if I exclude capital gains, at 37 only. Therefore I continued 37. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Correct. Correct. Look at the previous example. People, in this question, my total income is 3 crore 10. I have excluded some incomes. Which incomes? 112A and 111A. Remove the two incomes. 2 crore 50 lakhs. People, at 2 crore 50 lakhs, my surcharge rate is 25. At 3 crores also my surcharge rate is 25. Will the answer change? Therefore, the understanding is very simple. Your capital gains and dividend should push you to the next limit. Should push you to the next limit. If it's pushing you to the next limit, then capital gains will come and say, we are separate family, you are separate family. You compute your logic, I will compute my logic. I will compute my logic. Any doubts on this part? Are we clear? Unexplained income doesn't matter only, no? At the end of the day, it's always 25. So it is not going to impact you in any ways. Clear with me on this? Yes. So what is happening, people, is income tax comes and says at any point of time, if your normal incomes, now when I say normal here, I don't mean normal. I mean incomes which are not capital gains and dividends. Those incomes will come and say the moment you cross 2 crores and you announce you want 25 or 37, these two parties will become separate families. These two parties will become separate families where capital gains and dividends will say my family will pay only 15, and the other family will say I will look at myself a standalone basis. Capital gains should not be a reason. I am paying extra surcharge. I'm paying extra surcharge, which means if I look at my family separately, my family has less than 2 crores, I will pay 15. My family has more than 2 crores, I will pay 25. My family separately has more than 5 crores, then only I will pay 37 percentage. Agreed, not agreed? Yes or no? So in this answer, people, this question becomes critical because here in this question, I am increasing my total income to the next limit only because of the fact that capital gains is involved. Had capital gains not been involved, I would have not pushed to the next limit, which means I will say, I'm sorry, I don't want this transaction. I don't want this transaction. Any doubts on this part? Are we clear enough to go? Yes, people, imagine if I add a small answer here just to make it complicated. I'm adding an additional line here. My additional line comes and says, I don't just have PGBP. I have PGBP 112 and I have also something called as winnings. I have something called as winnings. Imagine an example where I say I have a winnings. Now I'm not putting a number here just for your confirmation. If I tell winnings is 26 lakhs, if I tell winnings is 26 lakhs, what will happen? Now, winnings is part of capital gains family or normal family? Normal family. Now, take my normal family together 1 crore 80 plus 26, total becomes 2 crore 6, which means my family itself is more than 2 crores. I will now have to pay on PGBP also, winnings also. Correct, not correct. People, imagine if I only add 5 lakh rupees here. Imagine if I'm adding 5 lakhs. My family has 1 crore 85. My family of 1 crore 85 still less than 2 crores. I will not push to the next limit, which means my number becomes 15 percentage even for this one. Even for this one. Any doubts on this part? Are we sure? Yes. Come to the right side, people. If I come and tell you on the right side, I have a winnings income of, let's say, if I have an online winnings income of, let's say, 1 lakh 50,000 and online winnings of 1 lakh 50,000. Tell me the answer for online winnings will be. Why? Because my addition will be PGBP plus online winnings total is 4 crore 99 lakh 50,000, still less than 5 crores. I am paying 25 percentage. If I jump this number and I make it 2 lakh 50, now it will become 37, not for winnings alone, but for PGBP also, because at the end of the day, PGBP and winnings are part of the same family. There is only one family showing separate, which is capital gains and very good. Any doubts on this part? Clear enough to go? Yes, this is the question you're going to copy down, people. This is what the question we're going to solve. Add. You will not be eligible for a bit. Yes, this is the question we're going to solve, people. Let's see how you'll put out the format for this. Total income is 2 crore. Very good. Right side is 5 crore 64 lakh 50,000 is my incomes. Is my yes, yes. This is my incomes. People, I've only noted down my surcharges. I also on my tax rate. PGBP is normal. 112 is 12.5. Winnings is 30 percentage. Yes, on the right side. On the right side, PGBP is normal. 111 is very good. Online winnings is, that is what the understanding is. Shall we? Shall we? Yes. Let's split open, people. Let's split open. What we're gonna do? Let's put out case number one first. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. तुम भी लिखो मैं भी लिख रहा हूँ. Case number one. What are we doing? We're gonna split into two. We're gonna split into two. Right side is surcharge at the rate of. Hey, 1 second. Case number one. Do you have to split? You have to split by. Everything is showing 15, so I don't have to split itself. Can I show it together then? Let's use the old format. Let's use the old format. I'm going to simply say tax on 112 number is people 55 lakh into 15 or 12.5 yeah. Number 6 lakh 87,500. My online winnings or winnings whatever it is 5 lakh into 30 percentage 1 lakh 50,000 and left off is normal incomes. Normal income is 1 crore 80. In this 1 crore 80, what am I going to do? I'm going to say for the first 10 lakh rupees, number is 1 lakh 12,500. For the balance 1 crore 70 में कितने जीरो होते हैं? 17 lakhs, हाँ, into 30% is 51 lakhs. People solve it along with me. Finish करो तुम लोग. Number is 52,12,500. मेरे को यहाँ नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को राइट में चाहिए. Number is 52,12,500. Yes, totaling the number, answer is 60 lakh 15,000. मैं बोला नंबर बोलो मेरे को. 50 60 lakh 50,000 rupees. Now you're going to say plus surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage. Now people, just writing 15 will not fetch you any marks. You know that the total income was more than 2 crores and yet you're choosing 15, which means you need to write y. You need to write the y. Yes, so you're going to say surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage since income other than CG does not exceed rupees 2 crores. People, can you use 2 CR? Can do it. It's an approved method. 2 CR is fine. You don't need to write crores and all. CR is fine. Yes. So surcharge the rate of 15 percentage. People, 60 lakh 50 पे 15 percentage किया तो 9,075,000. Adding the numbers together, 69,57,500. 69,57,500. Adding a cess on this number to 278,300. रुक जा 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 रुक जा. Trying to work with my handwriting, people. Number is 70. 72 35 800. This is what we call as tax liability. This is what we call as tax liability. Yes, people, format is to be kept intact. Keep the format as it is. No shortcuts, no nothing. Yes, this is the complete format to be maintained for exam. Rahul is say kam likha to mark nahi milega. Let me make it very clear to you. Yes, writing surcharge at 15 percentage, leaving it there, 0 mark, absolutely 0 mark. They'll not fetch you a single mark also. You need to mention why did you write 15 percentage when the question said 25. When the total income was 25, more than 2 crores, you should have mentioned why you're writing 15 percentage. That shows that you have read the exam and come properly. Yes, my subject is not a sum subject. My subject is about provisions, which means my subject has more weightage on theory. My subject has more weightage on theory than it has for practical. Yes, you have numbers surrounding you, but the numbers are zero importance. ICA gives you 0 marks for numbers. ICA gives you more marks for your theories. Yes, so I can guarantee you one thing, people. Even if your final answers are wrong, even if all the final answers are wrong in exam, you can still score an exemption. You can still score an exemption. I am the living proof for this. I am actually the living proof for this. I don't know if I told you this in foundation, but there was one nightmare which happened for me. Yes, there is only one reason why I tell you people to keep your calculator safe, because I've had my own share of experience on this. Yes, I was 2015 का time है, inter exams is going on. Direct tax के paper में I went and I wrote amazingly well. I went and I came outside and I said direct tax to paper, that time it was 60 marks. So I said 60 में तो 58 तो guaranteed है. इतना तो Rahul has written and come 58 100% आ जाएगा. Yes, at that point of time I had a girlfriend and unfortunately she was also direct tax crazy. So we both had a lot of competition with each other, right? So we wrote the exam and came back and I said mera to pakka 58, and we did the worst mistake of our lives. We started checking the paper. Yes, we started checking the paper, which means she had written all the answers and come, I had written all the answers and come, and we both are sitting and comparing. Funny thing happened, none of the answers matched. At this point of time I am saying mera correct hai, she is saying uska correct hai. People, at this stage we should have left because we have another exam to prepare. Competition, क्या करें? We both sat and solved the whole paper once again. We are sitting and solving the whole paper once again, and certain point of time क्या हो रहा है कि I am using my calculator, I am pressing numbers, my number and her number is not matching. We started with the same number, but somehow we press the number, it's not matching. क्यों मैच नहीं हो रहा पता नहीं. Yes, at certain point of time I realized in this calculator you have this thing, no people, you have 888 and all, right? ये जो number है, the second last number, इस number का top वाला line नहीं दिख रहा. Second last digit top line is not showing in my calculators. Everything is changed, which means every answers are now changing. Every bloody thing is wrong. My final answers nothing matched, nothing matched. I went into a loop only because group 1 ka last paper. At this point I'm like, क्या फायदा एग्जाम लिख के, let's skip off group 2, let's prepare for the next attempt, right? That is the mode I've already gone to that mode, right? And my girlfriend is like, मेरा तो group 2 pending है, मैं लिख के आऊंगी. She went. I was like, आज breakup है पक्का देख. Point is, people, I'm in a devastating position right now, and I'm scared. I'm scared to shed. Yes, I'm at certain point of time. I'm trying to understand what should I do. I complete my CA inter exams, and I go to my dad and I say, Dad, pakka attempt here, and I've not even joined college. Let's go for college, right? I immediately tell my dad, and we are that time the exam schedules are coming up. Yes, so DG Vaishnav opens up, and I go and I enroll myself in DG Vaishnav. I am sitting in a class with the juniors. My juniors are sitting in the class. I'm a senior there, but we are running the same batch, right? So they are writing foundation, मैं अभी inter लिख के आया हूँ, right? So that's the kind of atmosphere going on. Day of result, my फट गई हाथ में, right? Because I know I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. You know, funny thing what happened? Results come out. Results come out. Group 1 direct tax, I got 61. Group 1 direct tax, she got 59. ये भी ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. Till this stage also it's fine. Group 1 I have written the exam. I was already in the plan that I am not going to write group 2. Group 2 Rahul cleared first attempt. Group 2 उसका फेल हो गया. She is now writing group 2. मतलब obviously next attempt she cleared, वो अलग बात है. And CA final we cleared together only, people. Yes, so CA final we cleared together, luckily enough, because at that point of time the rule was that you can join articleship after first group also. Now only the policy has changed. So we both started articleship together, so we both became eligible for CA final together. We cleared CA final first attempt both together only. But you know the CA into the, right, I'm, yes, I'm feeling bad, but I'm also happy. Okay, people, I'm not that satisfied. I'm not happy because she failed. I'm happy because I passed. Right? Things happened apart from that. Okay, मेरे को क्या? Right? Point is very simple, people. Later on, we went and we brought an RTI copies, and we brought the RTI copies. We realized that actually in my paper, the person examiner was very kind-hearted. He did not look at any final answers, but he saw all my notes are written. He gave me marks for all the notes. Yes. Whereas my girlfriend learned it from a different person. That person was telling final answers are important. She got all the final answers, zero notes. Absolutely zero notes. She got no marks for it. If a 6-mark question, she maximum scored 2 marks on it. Yes, she, matlab, imagine she's actually in a better position than mine because she got all the final answers plus she knows everything, but still she got 59 because she did not write proper notes. Right? That's the difference which this course makes, people. This course is not here to make machines. No one wants the final answer. Chat GPT can do it for you. This course wants to understand how you arrive at the final answer. The process is more critical. So please make sure that you write your notes carefully. Are we clear? Yes. Let's take that forward. You're going to write the notes for the next one, people. Let's see if you're able to answer question number 2 yourself. Finish off case number 2. Finish off case number 2. People, here we don't have an option. We have to split because there are different surcharge rates. So let's split it off. We're going to split the page into 2. We're going to say left side is surcharge at the rate of 25 percentage and right side is surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage. At the rate of 15 percentage. What incomes are going in 25? TGVP and online winnings both. So both are going into pictures. Therefore, it is tax on online winnings. Number is 1,15,000 to 30 percentage, which is 45,000. Next, I have PGBP of 4 crore 98. So I'm saying up to 10 lakhs, 1 lakh 12,500, and for the balance 147 52 500. 146, total is 147 52 500. Adding both the numbers together, plus surcharge at the rate of 25 percentage. Why people? Because very good, since total income other than CG does not exceed rupees 5 crores, does not exceed rupees 5 crores, giving me the answer as 18. Let's move to the right side. I have tax on 111A, 65 lakhs, 13 lakhs, 13 lakhs, adding a surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage, 1 lakh, oh, 95,000. Total is 14 lakh 95,000. Adding both together, 1 crore triple nine 1875 1 triple nine 1875 plus the cess at the rate of 4 percentage. Hmm, रुक जाओ. Hmm, division. हाँ, you've done the same template. Good enough. चलेगा. You can do it in a straight line also. Just make sure that when you're doing it, you are adding the proper taxes. If you make a mistake on not adding the proper taxes, you'll go wrong. That is okay. That's okay. Now, ideally, ICA presentation is like he did people. ICA presentation is they'll do a straight thing and they'll say 25 percentage on this number, 15 percentage this number. That's fine. You can do it. Just be careful to add the right numbers. A mistake on your side to add the wrong numbers, you'll end up going wrong there. That is why I prefer this presentation, because it helps you show the presentation separately, nothing else. Yes. Again, whatever works for you people. I want the final answer. That's it. Done. Done. Yes. करो 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 आराम से करो आराम से करो. I'm at page number 23. I'm not sure how many people have written how many pages. Yes, yes, very good. People, what's the learning you had from this topic? The learning is very simple. Income tax basically comes and says up to 2 crores, no one has a problem. Because up to 2 crores, surcharge remains at 10, surcharge remains at 15. Capital gains will say, yes, you know what, we are the same family. The same family, Hasi Kushi, happy family, which means what applies to me applies to you. Problem starts when you touch 2 crores. The moment you touch 2 crores, capital gains and dividends will come and say, I'm sorry, we are leaving the family. We are going out. We are going out and we are going separate for a rate of 15 percentage, which means everyone else will come and say, my family is what I look at right now. And my family should cross 2 crores for 25. My family should cross 5 crores for 37. If my family does not, then I will keep my rates as it is. I'll keep my rates as it is. Are we making sense? Yes. Now, this is a very common adjustment which is tested in exam multiple times. So, be very careful about this because students have a tendency. They will look at total income 2 crores, they will say 25. No. If the total income has 2 crores with capital gains, I will check is it on a standalone basis going more than 2 crores or is it not going more than 2 crores? Are we clear? Any doubts on this part? Yes. Just to make it clear to all of you, I have an illustration in my book. Now, you're not going to open the book. I'm going to open the book. I'll show you the illustration, people. You're going to help me out. Yes. I'm giving you a simple illustration where I'm going to give you three facts. The facts are that I'm going to give you something called as specified income, something called as other income, and something called as total income. People, specified income in my English basically means four incomes. 1 1 2A, 1 1 2 1 1 1A. Very good. So I am talking about specified income to mean four categories of income, which is your capital gains plus your dividend income. Other income means all other incomes. Yes. So the fact pattern is given to you like this, and the total is on the right side. By the way, all numbers are given in lakhs. All numbers are given in. You're going to tell me one simple thing, Rahul. For 15, how much surcharge you should apply? For 25, how much surcharge you should apply? That is the game we are going to play. Yes. So game number one, we are looking at case scenario number A. Case scenario number A comes and says special income is 15 lakhs, other income is 25 lakhs, total income is 40 lakhs. People, total income is 40 lakhs. I am not rich. I am not rich. The moment I am not rich, I am not liable for on 15, 25, both, which means I am not liable for surcharge on 15 also. I am not liable for surcharge on 25 also. Answer is zero throughout. Zero throughout. Any doubts on this part? Bade aage. Very good. I am at case number B. Specified income is 15. Other income is 75. Total income is 90. 90 lakhs. Total income is 90 lakhs. Am I rich? Surcharge rate is 10 percentage. Hey, the moment you announce 10 percentage, special income will say, I am also family. I am also family, which means 15 gets a help, 15 gets 10 percentage, 75 gets. Very good. Clear? Yes, good. Case number C. I am at 15 lakhs for special. I am at 170 lakhs for other. People, 170 lakhs is 1 crore 70 lakhs. Total is 1 crore 85. When you are at 1 crore 85, surcharge rate is 15 percentage. When you said 15, special also said part of family, 15 is fine enough. Therefore, 15 for left, 15 for right. Correct. Very good. I am at an income of 15 with 395. Total is 410. The moment you said total is 410, 4 crore 10 lakhs, surcharge became 25. The moment you said surcharge is 25, 15 said, I am sorry, I will only take 15 percentage. The moment he said 15 percentage, the 3 crore 95 said, then I am a separate family. My separate family is between 2 crores to 5 crores. Surcharge rate is very good. Surcharge rate is 25 percentage. People, game समझ में आ रहा है? आगे बढ़ो. I am at case number E, which is 15 plus 565. Total is 5 crore 80. People, 5 crore 80 means a surcharge of 37. The moment you said 37, left said 15, right said I will look separately. I will look separately. Separately is 565, which is 37. Which means in this case, whether I check on the total or I check on second, it doesn't matter. Better to check second. Don't check total. Better to check second because total doesn't matter. Assuming 8 year. As of now, I'm assuming 8 year, nothing else. Yes, yes, good. I'm at case number F. Case number F says 60 plus 30, total is 90. People, total is 90 lakhs. 90 lakhs makes a surcharge of 10 percentage. 10 is a problem for no one. 10 is a problem for no one, which means everyone says happy family. Let's do 10 for both, which means left is also 10, right is also. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Yes, yes. Next, it says 60 plus 125 total is 185. 185 means 1 crore 85. Surcharge rate is 15 percentage less than 25. Therefore, okay for both. Left side gets, right side gets. Very good. Yes, I'm at 60 plus 350. Total is 410. 4 crore 10 lakhs. 4 crore 10 lakhs means more than 2 crores. Both the parties said look separately. Left said 15. Right said very good. Correct. Yes, good. I'm at 60 with 520. Total is 580. 5 crore 80 means split and check. Split and check. Left side becomes, right side becomes. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Yes, now the game changes, people. The game changes. Look at this carefully. I'm at 130 plus 55. Total is 185. 1 crore 85. Surcharges 15. 15 for both. Left is also 15. Right is also very good. I'm at 130 plus 280. 280 is 410. Total is 4 crore 10. Surcharge rate should be 25. But then 25 hote ही special said 15. Other said look at me separately. My separate is 25. 2 crore 80 becomes 25, and that is what the answer shows. Clear? Yes. Look at the next one. It says 130 plus 450 total is 580. People, total is 580 means 5 crore 80. Surcharge is 37. Then you moment you said 37, left said 15. The moment left said 15, right said, what are you, idiot or what? I will not pay 37 because of you. Look at myself separately. My number is 450 less than 5 crores. Surcharges very good. Surcharges 25. Did you have a problem on 15? You had a problem on, see, until 2 crores. What did you say? Part of same family. Part of same family means what? Check on a total. Problem is when you split the family after. Doesn't matter. Yes, unexplained income. We'll discuss about this, people. Let me clarify this to you. Unexplained income is in syllabus. Practically doesn't happen. Yes, practically no one is going to voluntarily come and say, when I'm paying my tax, I have unexplained income. Right? Which means unexplained income is always found at the jail stage. Jail stage means when you have already filed your returns, which means technically unexplained income is always looked at separately. Practically, you can never have unexplained income in your scenario. There is only one place it can happen: ICA exams. Yes, therefore you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about unexplained income. Clear? Yes, good. Read for the people. Let's look at the last three, the most critical ones. Critical ones come and say, my special is 220, my other is 190, my total is 5, 4, 10. People, total is 410, 4 crore, 10 lakhs, rate of 25. Left side said 15, right side said, I will not go 25 because I am standalone showing less than 2 crores. Correct? Yes. People, look next. It says 220, 360, 580, 5 crore 80. Left side said 15. Right side said, sure. Very good. Last one. People, last one तुमने cancel कर लिया. So amazing. Last one says 5 crore 80. Total is 5 crore 80. Left side said 15. Right side said, right side said 10, 10. क्यों by 15? अच्छी. हर चीज के लिए गवर्नमेंट लॉस नहीं देखते. People, side is right side is right side is right side is 15 percentage. Right side is 15 percentage. Now people, here is where, that is why I tell you to look at the stories carefully. Remember this carefully. In 2019, what did I say? Up to 2019 the rate was 15 always. The rate was 15 always. In 2019 is when I first time introduced 25 and 37, which means before 2019 what was happening? Every income was liable for 15 percentage. It is that in 2019 you introduced 25 and 37, which means rich people had a problem with 25 and 37. Rich people ever objected on 15? No. Which means if you were not even having this amendment, Assuming this numbers never came, assuming 25 and 37 never came, you would have minimum charged 15. Are you suddenly going to drop down because of the amendment? Doesn't make sense. People, imagine if I tell you this number is not 55, this number is 10 lakhs. Or will you say this person is not rich? Can you come and ask for no surcharge? To what should? Imagine if I make this 2 lakhs. Are you going to say, Rahul, for capital gains I am rich, for this one I am poor, give me rebate? Makes correct, no, yes, which means understand this carefully, people. Amendment was introduced for you to not pay tax on 25 and 37. Before that also 15 was minimum being charged. Apo you should have bare minimum charge 15 no matter what. No matter, correct, not correct. Yes, this is the question. He raised a very valid doubt. Ask this question very simply. People, notice the 580 case number E. Notice the 580 case number E, 5 crore 80 lakhs. The moment you said 5 crore 80 lakhs, left side said 15. Hey, but if you look at separate family, capital gains would come and told, no, I am less than 50 lakhs, I should pay no surcharge. Why did you agree for 15 then? In case number E, if you look at separate families, capital gain should have come and said, why am I paying 15? I could have paid 0 because my standalone income is less than 50 lakhs. People, at any point of time, you were okay with 15. Your problem started when you jumped 25 and 37, which is why I told you, up to 2 crores, I never had a problem. Up to 2 crores, I said, okay, 15 indalo, prachne kadeyadu, 10 indalo, prachne kadeyadu, we're part of the same family. Problem started when you jumped 2 crores. When you jump 2 crores. Are we making sense? Yes. Apo the understanding is very simple. Income tax says the moment you have crossed 2 crores, bare minimum 15 is happening. Bare minimum 15 is happening. The question of 25 and 37 is what we are discussing right now. Should I give you 25 or should I give you 37 is what I'm checking with you right now. 15 is minimum. 15 is minimum. You cannot drop down to 10 and 0. You cannot drop down to 10 and any doubts on this part? Are we clear? Yes. Last one is the most important one. People, be very, very mindful on the last one. I've already highlighted from my side. And for those who know this, in my preface, I've written highlight from my side means this is an accident area. This is an accident area, meaning ये जगह पे तुम गलत होगे, हो सकते सब छोड़ दो तुम लोग, होगे, I am telling you होगे. Yes, everything highlighted as yellow by me is a clarification from my side that I'm guaranteeing you, you will go wrong. You prove me wrong. You prove me wrong. You have to give that, people. Any highlight from my side, be very, very careful. This is an LDR. This is an LDR. LDR means last day revision. Please make sure that on the last day you read this and go. You read this and go. यहाँ पे mistake नहीं होना चाहिए. When you go to capital gains, I'll give you a circular, people. The circular basically comes and says, in a case where your choice is given to you on choosing capital gains and PGBP, the choice is with you. You can make a decision. Do you want to tax it under CG or you want to tax it under PGBP? What would you prefer? Lower tax. That's fine. So choice is with you. You can make whatever decisions you want. We have a specific circular on it, final level syllabus, not inter-level syllabus. Clear? Yes, very valid question. Any doubts on this part? People, any doubts on this part? Clear enough to go? Yes, please make sure that you remember the last one carefully. The last one comes and says, when you have an income exceeding 2 crores, minimum surcharge is on both the sides. On both the sides. The right side can go more than 15 also. Left side will stick at 15. Both the sides minimum 15. Minimum 15. Are we clear? Yes. So if I have to simplify this for you, people, the simplification is like this. Always come and check your total income first. Always come and check your total income first. If you tell me that your total income is less than 2 crores, in that case, no one has a problem. Everyone will come and say we're part of the same family, which means left and right will give the same answers. Will give the same answers. The moment you say your income is more than 2 crores, then both the parties will split, where the capital gains party will come and say minimum 15, and the right side party will say minimum 15, but can go to 25 or 37 depending on my income on a standalone basis. On a standalone basis. Are we making sense? Yes. So look at this one carefully, people. I put out a chart here somewhere. Chart कहाँ गया? ये यहाँ पे एक चार्ट था. हाँ ये रहा. Yes. So look at the chart carefully, people. The chart comes and says where the total income exceeds 2 crores. So the question I'm asking is, tell me, is the total income exceeding 2 crores? Answer can either be yes or no. If I'm at no, answer moves to the right side. It says consider TI as it is. What is TI? Which means I'm not going to split. I'm going to check them together. People, my total income itself is less than 2 crores. Surcharge can anywhere between 0, 10, 15, which means if it is less than 50 lakhs, I'll go 0 surcharge. Up to 1 crore, I'll go 10%. Up to 2 crores, I'll go 15. On both the sides, left and right, both are going to have the same rates. If I'm going to go with the total income more than 2 crores, now happens a problem. Four parties will come and say, don't consider me part of family. I want 15 percentage, which means specified income will sit at always 15 percentage. Other incomes will say we will start with 15 and end at 37, which means if I'm up to 2 crores, I will start at 15 and keep at 15. I will not go less than 15. I'll not go less than 15. But if I'm going more than 2 crores, I'll go 25. If I'm going more than 5 crores, I'll go 37 percentage. 37 percentage. Any doubts on this part? Are we clear enough to go? Yes, this is the summary chart for you to keep in mind for your exam purposes. Clear? Yes, this is a very common question which gets tested in exam as an MCQ template. You'll get an MCQ template around this where question will say other incomes are this, special incomes are this. What surcharge should you apply? What surcharge should you apply? And 101% if a question comes, it'll be the last scenario where you'll always come and say surcharge is 10 percentage, and that's where we'll catch you. That's where we'll catch you, and we'll come and say 10 percentage with high knee number is 0. Yes, so be very, very mindful on the last scenario as such. Clear? Any doubts on this part? Good enough to go. Meaning everything is special, you know. When did it become normal? Four incomes are there, surcharge means same numbers in both the regimes. DTR maybe chari. Ish. Huh. Same rule throughout. In left and right, both the same rules. Whether you're in ATR or DTR people, the four incomes get 15 percentage. You go for ATR also, it's the four incomes. The 112A, the 112, the 111A, and dividend is the same across left and right. What you're getting confused is on rebate concept. In rebate, it comes and says that if you're in ATR, you can't claim rebate on 112A. Whereas in DTR, you can claim rebate on nothing. You can claim rebate on nothing. You're getting confused about rebate and surcharge. Be very mindful about this. Yes, confusing things here and there will happen in this chapter. You need to make proper notes around it. Clear? Yes. Any doubts on this part, people? Good enough to go? Yes. Please mark this question as very important for revision in exam days. Your question number 18. Please mark question number 18 as very important for exam. Except for 112. You're in ATR, right? You can't claim rebate on 112. You can't claim rebate on any special incomes. Yes. 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 People, any doubts? Bade, Bade, last concept. Good. Last concept for you. I'm at illustration number 19. People, before you write the concept, leave a line, like I said. Leave a line and then write illustration number 19. Yes. Compute tax for Yes. Compute tax for Mr. Shinchan, age 26 years, opting for DTR. एक मिनट DTR लिख दिया क्या, रुक जाओ. Opting for ATR with the following incomes. With the following incomes. Yes, data is like this, people. Data is saying you have a salary income of 2,30,000. Your salary income is 2,30,000. You have one money income of 5,80,000. One money income of 5,80,000. This is the question. Compute tax. The easiest of the things is the most stronger ones. करो करो करो. 2,30,000. क्या हुआ? हैं? People solve questions. Don't waste time. बोल. 1,20,000. 640. Same answers. 80 to 500. हाँ वही. Exempt. हाँ. So what? Obviously. One by one. 126. Next. Next numbers, people. What is the next number? That's it. One number. और क्या number आया? I had 164 something. Some 1,12,000 क्या था? 1,16,000. Next. Next. Anyone else? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. ये numbers है. ये numbers है. Yes. Yes. People finish. 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 7,000. 1,07,640. Okay. 168. 480. Next. Anyone else? Done. 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 Yes. 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 People, help me out. Same steps. Same steps. My total income is 8,10,000. Now, I want you to first understand this carefully. The concept of removing separate families, doing 2 crores, 15 percentage is only in surcharge limits, is not in rebate limits. You can't come and say, Rahul, because of my special incomes, I am getting eligible for poor category and all. No, not how it works. Not how it works. There I told you total income should be less than 5 lakhs. The moment you cross total income of 5 lakhs, no rebate for you. In fact, we discussed people ATR has the worst thing. You don't even claim marginal rebates, which means these benefits are not definitely is not coming to you. Is not coming to you. Agreed, not agreed. Yes. With that understanding, people, first thing is very clear. I am middle class. My tax has to be computed accordingly. Tell me my tax rates, salaries, normal rate, salary, normal, one money. Very good. Now this is what is going to happen, which means I'm now going to start computing taxes. Look at the tax computations. For the first, on my one money, tax rate is 20 percentage. 5 lakh 18 to 20 percentage gives me 1 lakh 16,000. Coming to my normal slabs is 0 to 2 lakh 50, which is 0, and therefore 1 lakh 16 plus 4 percentage number hits 1 lakh 1,20,640. This is what you have in your hand. This is what you have in hand. Let me first answer why the balance questions. 1,07,640 क्या है? Debate लिया. Can't claim. 1,21,680. 1,16,000 without cess. Crime only that is. Not claiming cess and all is crime, people. इतना करने के बाद cess वैस नहीं लेना is very ugly. Next. 1,32,600. People पैसा ज्यादा होना तो निर्मला को नहीं देते. घर पे संभाल कुछ और काम आएगा. 6,000 रुपए में बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. 168,480. हाँ. On salary. Fine. People, 120,640 is the most logical answer. It's the most logical answer. I won't deny it. I won't deny it, but somehow it is wrong. Somehow it is obviously. Now, I want you to understand the background carefully. Look at this carefully and tell me. When we started discussing on special incomes, there was one thing I told you. Income tax, put your special incomes into two buckets. One which income tax does not like, and one which income tax likes. The items which income tax does not like, winnings, online winnings, unexplained income. The ones which income tax is okay with. In fact, he likes it. One money, 112A, 112. Yes or no? These are the three. These are the three incomes which income tax gave you a special rate. Not because income tax wanted you to tax more, but because income tax wanted you to tax less. Where in slabs you would have paid 30 percentage, income tax came and said capital gains it's enough if you pay 12.5, which means income tax wanted capital gains to be a lower rate or a higher rate. Lower rate, yes or no? Now look at this carefully and tell me. As in person, as Nirmala Sitaraman, one thing I promised you. One thing I promised you that any person up to 2 lakh 50 should not pay a single rupee tax. Any person up to 2 lakh 50 should not pay a single rupee tax. This is a promise which I made to you. That is why the slabs came into picture. Now look at the slab and tell me. You have used 2 lakh 30, balance 20,000. Got wasted because you ended up taking the full 1 money and taxing at a flat 20 percentage. You ended up taking 1 money, taxing at a flat 20 percentage, which means technically in the slab of 2 lakh 50, you only consumed 2 lakh 30. The balance 20 got wasted. The balance 20 got correct, not correct. Yes, people, what did Nirmala ma'am promise you? Nirmala ma'am promised you up to 2 lakh 50, you should not pay tax. If a normal citizen looks at it, he will say 8 lakh 10,000. In this 8 lakh 10,000, Nirmala ma'am promised me on 2 lakh 50, I will pay no tax. Once again, on 8 lakh 10, Nirmala ma'am promised me on 2 lakh 50, I will pay no tax, which means as a normal person, if I'm computing my numbers, I will say my income was 8 lakh 10,000. Nirmala Tai promised me 2 lakh 50 pay, I will pay no tax. Matlab, I have to pay tax only on 5 lakh 60. I have to pay tax only on 5 lakh 60. What is this 5 lakh 60? 1 money. What is this 5 lakh 60? 1 money. Multiply with 20 percentage. Number hits. Should you have paid tax of 1 lakh 619 then? You should have paid tax of 1 lakh 12,000 plus 4 percentage says is 1 lakh 16,400 is my actual tax liability. is my actual tax liability. Now understand what happened here. That is more critical. Forget the numbers. Understand what happened here critically. Income tax promised you that capital gains will be given special treatment only for reducing the tax, not for increasing the tax. In a scenario like this, when you could not consume or slab, I am now giving you an additional benefit. Benefit that as a capital gains earner, you can take this capital gains and push it into your slabs. You can take your capital gains and push it into your slabs. Look at this carefully. People, what was my capital gains? 5 lakh 80. But you compute a tax on what? You told 8 lakh 10,000 minus 2 lakh 50. You compared on 5 lakh 60. What happened to the balance 20? You moved it to salaries. You moved it to salaries, or let me put it this way, you moved it into the slab. You moved it into the slab. The concept which income tax is trying to come and tell you is that if your basic exemption limit, what is your basic exemption limit? If your basic exemption limit is not utilized properly, I give you an additional benefit that now you can utilize your capital gains for it, which means until your basic exemption limit, please don't pay tax. Please don't pay tax, which is where people, what will happen? I will now come and say my 1 money is 5 lakh 80, but my slab is not utilized. I have an open slab of 20,000. So first what I will do, step number one, push the slab number to 2 lakh 50. Push slab number to 2 lakh 50. How will I push the slab to 2 lakh 50? Take it from my capital gains, which means capital gains is no more going to be 5 lakh 80. Capital gains will be 5 lakh. That is what is left. With my slab getting fully utilized, now I will compute my tax on 5 lakh 60, making it 20% and giving me the answer accordingly. Giving me the answer accordingly. Are we making sense? Are we making sense? Yes or no? Yes. Now this as a benefit, people, for those who have done the answer, for those who got 1 lakh 2640, you are also right. You're also right. I'll tell you when you are right. I'll tell you when you're wrong. Yes, that's a different conversation. Don't strike it off. Don't strike it off. I'll tell you when to write. I'll tell you when to not write. Keep it as it is. Right now, the logic is that if your basic exemption limit is not utilized, please utilize it from capital gains. Please utilize it from capital gains. Any doubts on this part? Yes. Now, before I take you forward, I'm going to explain something. That is what I was coming to. People, now comes the question. Imagine if I delete 111A and call it winnings. Now I'm giving you a statement where statement says salary is 2 lakh 30, winnings is 5 lakh 80. Winnings is 5 lakh 80. Tell me people, when income tax introduced 30 percentage rate on winnings, was it because income tax likes it or does not like it? When income tax does not like it, what will income tax say? On this number, you should always pay tax. On this number, you should always pay tax. Apo, will I give you the benefit of pushing it into the slab? No. Will I let you pay lower tax? No. Income tax says winnings is 5 lakh 80, bloody pay tax on 5 lakh 80. I want that number. I want that number. No exception, no rules, no benefits anywhere whatsoever. Which means this benefit is extended only to capital gains. Which is why in your special incomes, you have two buckets. One is winnings, online winnings, and unexplained income. Other bucket is capital gains. Income taxes, capital gains can push to the bucket. Winnings cannot move to the bucket. Winnings cannot move to the bucket. Any doubts on this part? Yes. Doesn't matter. Any of the three incomes is fine. Legend question. Figure it out in legend questions. We are not even discussing about rebate right now. As long as your basic exemption limit is not utilized, income tax says utilize capital gains no matter what. Utilize capital gains no matter what. That is what the rule is. That is what the rule is. Any doubts on this rule? Are we making sense? Yes. Now, people, one, why is your answer right? Why is your answer right? Because income tax unfortunately says that this benefit is extended to you only if you're a resident. This benefit is extended to you only if you're a resident, which means moving your capital gains into slab is a concept only given for residents, not given for non-residents, which means your answer is right if you assume the person is a very good, which means you're going to keep the answer as it is, people, assuming he's a non-resident. Yes, so please don't cut out your answer. Assuming the fact that he's a non-resident, the rule what you did is right. The rule what you did is right, so that is fine enough. We are now going to rework if he's a Resident. Let's put out the answer for a non-resident first. What is the answer, people? What am I going to do? I'm going to say tax on 1 month money is, what is 5 lakh 18 to 20? 1 lakh 16,000 on others. On others, number becomes 0. Therefore, my total tax is plus cess, adding the number to 12640. This is on the assumption that the person is a non-resident. The person is a non-resident. Are we clear? Yes. Now let's do one thing. Let's rework the same question, assuming he's a, rework assuming Shinshan is a resident. Yes. Now, people, what am I going to do? Because Shinshan is now a resident, I have the benefit of utilizing my basic exemption limit to the extent of my capital gains. Tell me, what is my basic exemption limit? 2 lakh 30. My basic exemption is 2 lakh 50. Consumed amount is 2 lakh 30, which means I'm now going to prepare my basic exemption schedule. So my basic exemption limit schedule is my salary income of 2 lakh 30, my 1 money income of 20,000, giving my basic exemption limit schedule to 2 lakh 50. 2 lakh 50. Now I have my statement ready, people. What can I do? I can say tax on 1 money, tax on 1 money. People, what is my total income? 5 lakh 80. In this, I have already pushed to 20,000 inside. I've pushed 20,000 inside at the rate of 20 percentage. Number is, एक minute, रुक जा. Then on the others, people, how much is the others right now? 2 lakh 50. The others is 2 lakh 50. Why is this 2 lakh 50, people? Because I pushed 20 from others there. Yes, so therefore it becomes 0, giving me my total tax of 1 lakh 12,000. Giving me my total taxes 1 lakh 12,000. Adding cess, number is 4,480. Number is, number is 1 lakh 16,480. This is what the answer will look like. We'll write next topic. Yes, 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 yes. Any doubts? Any doubts? I'll give you one more question, people. There we'll write the notes also. I'm just trying to make you understand what is the schedule right now. Clear enough for me? Yes, yes. So if you understand this carefully, what did I do? I came and told you that your basic exemption limit is not utilized. Go ahead and use your capital gains. But at some point of time, I told you don't use your winnings, online winnings, and unexplained income. If it is non-resident, don't use anything. Don't use anything. So if you remember, people, I prepared a table for you very long back. I was preparing a table for you, table of difference between special incomes. Yes. So last point which I'm going to include on this right now, can you utilize basic exemption limit? Question is, can you utilize basic exemption limit? People, on the left side is winnings, online winnings, and unexplained. Can I utilize basic exemption? No, no utilization of basic exemption. On the right side, it is yes, only for, very good. Yes, only for residents. Are we clear? Are we clear? Yes or no? Yes, yes. Now, people, this may get a little confusing at a certain point of time. Yes, because in exam, you will have to remember that you have to adjust all these things. So let's understand this carefully. Yes, I always talk about this example in a very simple terms as going back to Diwali times. Going back to Diwali times. Each situation is very simple, people. What has happened is Diwali season is coming up. Yes, it's already gone, but imagine a case. Imagine a case, Diwali season is coming up. First thing that your parents will come and tell you is, beta, guests are going to come. Guests are going to come. Two things I need from you. One, clean the house. Second, go and bring some sweets. Go and bring some sweets. Yes. So situation has happened like this, people. What has happened is your parents have come and told you, beta, guests are coming in. Therefore, I need some sweets. I need some sweets. So the first question, you will not go and ask what sweet. You will say, mummy, मेरे को ये पसंद है. This is what we're carrying. Yes or no? So you said, Amma, I want motichur laddu. I want motichur laddu. Mom comes and says, beta, guests are not that important also. You bring kaju katli. You bring kaju katli. Son papdi, weird people. You can't give it on. You can only offer it as gift. You can't have it in the house, right? Because when they're taking it off from the plate, it'll fall and correct. Yes, yes. You have that gut feeling, people. You are sitting on the stage. वो plate है, plate में से सोन पापड़ी उठाया ऐसे गिर गया पूरा. Looks very ugly. Yes. So therefore, you bought Kaju Katli. Very good. Now, people, your parents came and said, "Beta, buy Kaju Katli and come." Question number one, you will ask, "Kitna chahiye?" Very good. You'll ask, "Kitna chahiye?" Yes. How many do you need? Your parents will come and say, "Beta, there are five guests coming in. Five guests coming in. So you will bring six. Why six? Because like obviously, people get selfish enough. Yes. So there are five guests coming in. We are bringing in six. We are bringing in six. Now, people, I am not bringing kgs and all because guests will keep coming every day. Kg में खत्म हो जाएगा. Right? So I'm bringing exact count how much is required. That is what I'm bringing because Marwadi family not wasting money. Yes. So what has happened is people five guests are coming and six kaju katlis you have brought from the outside. Yes. Now guests are sitting in front of you. All discussions are happening. All discussions are happening. Now people you wanted motichur, but it's fine. Kaju katli at least is there. Something is better than nothing. In your mind, something is going on. In your mind, something is going on. They should not eat anything. Jo bacha sara. Agreed. Yes. Human mentality. Human mentality. So what happened, people? Now you don't want them to eat anything, but can't say that also. So you took the plate and you went to one single person and said, "Yes, this is from the special store and everything. Low, nacha rahega, very tasty for you and everything." So you go and give, and mindly it's going on. Don't take, but you're offering. Now the ugly thing is, you offered, they took, they took. So guest one took one kaju katli, left off in hand. Five left off guest. Four guest number two you offered, he also took kaju katli in hand. Four guest left. Three guest number three you go and offer, he comes and says, no no beta, I have diabetes. You are like, you are my friend, तुम ही तो चाहिए थे मेरे को. Yes or no? Yes, you wanted that friend. You wanted that friend. You are like, uncle आप ही तो हो. You are the devta here. Yes, बाकी सब देखो कैसे. Correct. So at this stage, people, guest one gone, left guest two, left Kaju Katli four. Yes. Problem what happened is, people, next guest is a kid. Kid worse than you. Yes. Kid worse than you. This guest came and said, this kid came and said, Acha Papa, you are not eating, so aapka I will take. So this guest has now taken two. People, guest left one, Kaju Katli remaining two. Problem is, the next one is an even more kid. So now you are sure Kaju Katli जाने वाली है. Kaju Katli जाने वाली. You know it is not going to remain in your hand. So you now have to play something. Tigdam you have to play. Yes or no? So you have to play some tigdam. So you go to the guest and you start coming and saying, बेटा ये एक काजू कतली. One more if you have, teeth खराब हो जाएंगे. So you say teeth खराब हो जाएंगे. He's like नहीं 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 नहीं. I want two. भैया ने two लिया, मेरे को भी two. Correct, correct, correct. People always happens. Always happens. Bhaiya took two, I will also take two. Yes on. Now you are like, no, no, that is Bade Bhaiya, so he can have two. Chota Bhaiya should only have one. People imagine Kaju Katli ke liye world war is going on right now. Yes or no? Yes, you're playing all cunningness in the world just to get one Kaju Katli in life. बाहर से और खरीद लेते, but वो नहीं चाहिए ना, आया हुआ चाहिए. Because the victory is more important for you, right? Now somehow somewhere you convince, and the guest mom also came and said, ha, this bhaiya is telling right, only take only one Kaju Katli. So the guest took to one Kaju Katli, one is left in your hand. One is left in your hand. Guest and all discussion over. Guests are ready to leave. You are doing two things right now. People, you are waiting for them to leave, but at the same time you want something else from them. Yes, so you immediately go and stand in front of them. अगली बार वापस आना, जरूर जरूर आना. Yes, all that discussion is going on, and they have realized, अच्छा बेटा पैसा चाहिए. Yes, so they take out their wallet. Your mom will immediately come, नहीं नहीं इसकी क्या जरूरत है, ऐसे नहीं होता है हमारे घर पे, this and all is not happening. आप आए, आप करके गए, बहुत अच्छा. You are staring at your mom. You are like, तुमसे किसने पूछा? This is my money coming to me. Why are you questioning? Yes or no? But somehow, somewhere, people, after all that nonsense, that fighting and everything happens, money comes in your hand. Immediately, guests are outside the door. First thing your mom will do, beta, you are very young. Buy money and all for you. I will store it safely. जब आपको चाहिए, you let me know. ये जब आपको चाहिए, never comes. Yes, it has gone permanent loss only. Bad debts only that day. Correct. Now you are like, okay, one side my lifafa is gone, but at least I remember now there is one काजू कतली पेंडिंग. सो इमीडिएटली टेक 4 जंप्स, 4 सोफा से जंप करके यू जंप ऑन द टेबल एंड यू आर लाइक काजू कतली. नाउ पीपल हियर, योर मॉम इज स्टैंडिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. You know your mom also likes kaju katli. You know your mom also likes kaju katli. Will you give it to her? Not give it to her. Yes, definitely not give it to her. You will be like, nahi nahi mummy, itna struggle I did, 2 kids and all I played with, I am not giving this kaju katli to you. Agreed, not agreed? Yes, son. Now look at this very, very carefully. People, kaju katli came from house from outside. Guest came from house outside. Which means the moment kaju katli came, the first priority of the kaju katli went to guest. Guest could have taken how much ever they want. Guest could have taken how much ever they want. Yes or no? Yes. People, slab is noticed under Finance Act. Slab is defined under Finance Act. Normal income is being taxed as per Finance Act. First priority goes to normal income. First priority goes to normal income. Okay, agreed, not agreed? Now look carefully. People, Kaju Katli is pending. Slab is pending. Slab is pending. In the family, there are two people. Small kid, big mummy. Small kid, big mummy. People, small kid ka tax rate 12.5. Big kid ka tax rate 30%. The moment Kaju Katli came, money went to small kid, which means inside the house there are two family members. One family member with higher tax rate, one family member with lower tax rate. Lower tax rate is capital gains, that is you. Higher tax rate is 30%, that is your mummy. The moment the slab came, the moment the Kaju Katli came, money went to, sorry, Kaju Katli went to capital gains. The Kaju Katli went to you people. People, imagine today you are not feeling like having Kaju Katli. Will you still give it to your parents? नहीं. We will store it in fridge. हम लोग फ्रिज में स्टोर करेंगे. मम्मी आज नहीं खाऊंगा, कल खाऊंगा, डिनर के साथ पक्का लूंगा. Yes, which means at any point of time, if Kaju Katli is pending, if guests do not take, only you will have it. If you are not having it, no one will have it. No one will have it. Look carefully, no people. Kaju Katli comes from outside. Priority goes to guest. If the guests are not consuming it, Finance Act is not using it, I will now bring it to the Act. In Act, there are two sections. One is winnings and one is capital gains. Both are part of the Act, in which I am giving priority to capital gains, not giving priority to online winnings. Not giving priority to online winnings, which means this is how I famously call this situation as Kaju Katli example. As Kaju Katli example. Kaju Katli example is very simple, that if you have any Kaju Katli coming to you, give it off to normal income first. If normal income is not using it, give it to capital gains. If capital gains is not using it, don't give it to anyone. Don't give it to anyone. या तो काजू कतली Rahul will have, नहीं तो कोई नहीं खाएगा. नहीं तो कोई नहीं खाएगा. That is what the rule is. But at this stage, people, unfortunately, if the second last kid would have bought both the Kaju Katlis, you would have got nothing. Which means always order number one priority is slab incomes. Priority number one is slab incomes. Now imagine this example where on this Diwali occasion, actually Rahul is not the only child. Rahul has an elder brother. Funny thing is, elder brother is sitting in US. Elder brother is sitting in US. Now what happened, people? Kaju Katli at home, India home. Kaju Katli is in my hand. What will I do? I will not eat. No, I will first do video call. I will first do video call. I will call my brother and come and say, "Oh, you are in US. वहाँ पे तो काजू कतली नहीं होती होगी. This is the काजू कतली. See, ये मैं खा रहा हूँ." Yes or no? Which means at any point of time, Kaju Katli was only consumed by Rahul sitting in India. Kaju Katli could not be consumed by a person sitting outside India, which means Kaju Katli benefit is only for residents, not for. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Correct no. Example समझ में आया. People now example आए नहीं आए, answer आना चाहिए. Yes or no? Yes. Point is very simple, people. When you have any kind of basic exemption limit, give it off to slab incomes. If they don't have a consumption limit, give it off to capital gains. If capital gains cannot utilize it, don't give it to anyone at any point of time. This will only be applicable for residents, people sitting in India. People sitting in. Any doubts on this part? Good enough to go. Legend question. That is for you to decide. Why is dividend a special income? Dividend is for surcharge. You're getting confused again. I never told dividend is a special income. Dividend is normal slab. That is what he asked. That's what I said. Legend question. That is for you to figure out, people. Ish. Now, I'll give a hint to you right now. I'm not giving you the answer. People, in this house, two brothers, elder brother, younger brother, one with a higher tax rate, one with a lower tax rate. Yes, between capital gains, still two brothers are there. Yes, all the brothers are sitting in India, which means this is a resident case. Which one should consume the Kaju Katli is your choice. Is your choice. By again, I'm telling you, is your choice. Is your choice, not government's choice. It is your choice, which means understand carefully. Understand carefully when there are two capital gains rates. When there are two brothers, elder brother, younger brother, who will get priority? Elder brother only will get priority. मारेगा खींच के दो. Yes or no? People, unless you go and complain to your mom saying, "Bhaiya, Bhaiya is not giving me." Bhaiya would have already eaten Kaju Katli by then. Correct, no. Correct, no. Now, this is a hint for you. It's a hint for you. I'm not telling this is the answer. मेरे को नहीं पता. That is for you to figure out. That is for you to figure out. But you will understand when we do legend questions. How to tackle that is your responsibility. I'm giving you a hint. Hint is that when there are two capital gains, there are two brothers, which brother should eat Kaju Katli? You know better. You know better. You think about your life examples, you will realize the answer. Clear? Yes. Yes. Anyone with a kid? Anyone with a brother? Siblings? Elder? Elder siblings? Elder. I'm a younger sibling, people. I hate my brother to the core of it. Obviously. Yes. And people, worst combination is having two males in the family. Worst combination. At least one male and one female is a good combination. Yes. Having two males in a family is the worst thing to happen in life because every single day is a fight. Yes. Every every day is a fight. Not between you both also. Between you and your parents also. Yes. Because every day parent has this one thing. बड़ा बेटा ये कर रहा है तो छोटा बेटा क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? I'm like उससे करवा लो मेरे से क्यों करवा रहे हो फिर? Yes or no? Yes, it's been a standard thing in my life, people, for every single reason. Every time I was in school, 1 year ka gap, every single time. It's not just school. Every idiotic teacher will come and tell me, Beta, Chahat was very nice, very polite, very sweet guy. Why are you like this? I'm like, that is what even I'm asking my parents. I'm trying to understand who is adopted here. Why is the very simple reason. I saw him and I told, ye to nahi banna hai. Obviously. Yes. Why am I like this? Because he is like that. Very simple. That is my philosophy in life, people. I have done every single thing my brother has not done. Yes. I have taken commerce because he took science. He did college. I did not do college. Yes. He decided to get into some work from home model. I said my work from office hi karunga. Right. So I have done every. If my brother says I will do this, I'll tell next to karna hi nahi hai. Yes. So my brother comes and says, Rahul, phone cheap lena. I bought S24 Ultra. This this was my flex to my brother. I went to him that day. He was like, Rahul, market mein cheap for 1+6 and all is going great. 40, 45 में आ जाएगा. ठीक है तू रख, हम तो बड़ा फोन ही लेंगे। फोन का कोई मतलब नहीं है, लेकिन दिखाना है। यस, सो शो ऑफ वाज नॉट टू एनीवन एल्स, शो ऑफ वाज माय ब्रदर। आई टोल्ड माय ब्रदर तू 60 का लेगा, मैं 150 का लूंगा, तू कर जो करना है कर। राइट, सो आई एम दैट काइंड ऑफ पर्सन पीपल, आई एम वेरी कॉम्पिटिटिव इन लाइफ, स्पेशली टू माय ब्रदर, वेरी कॉम्पिटिटिव, वेरी कॉम्पिटिटिव। उसने शादी की, मैं बोलते मैं नहीं करूंगा। That is going in the family right now. Big issue going in the family right now. Big issue. Parents always come and say, ब्रेकअप हो गया। हाँ, सीए फाइनल के बाद आई थिंक। हाँ, क्या करेगा तू जान के? तू पटा तो ले पहले। मैं स्टार्टिंग में ही बोला था, पीपल, हरियाणवी ब्लड रॉन्ग आंसर ही आएगा। डोंट गेट इनटू दैट काइंड ऑफ कॉन्वर्सेशन। एनीवे, लिसन 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 listen listen, point is very simple people. When it comes to income tax makes it extremely clear that when you have any kind of basic exemption limit given to you, utilize it against slab incomes, then go to capital gains. Nothing is there, don't utilize it, don't utilize it. Are we making sense? Yes. Last question and your chapter is over people. We are looking at question number 20. 20 हो गया ना? Question number 20. Yes, yes people, question number 20. हाँ वही लिखवा रहा हूँ, लिखो पहले क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 लिख लो। Write down illustration number 20. People stop talking. Stop talking. Right. It says compute tax of Mr. Ramlal. Garib guy. You see this name, I always feel Garib only. किसी के पेरेंट्स का नाम है तो मेरे को नहीं पता। बता देता हूँ, कहीं जाके कल बोल दो कहीं पे। Compute tax of Mr. Ramlal with an age of 65 years, opting for DTR, resident, having the following incomes. Having the following incomes. Yes, yes. Question is like this, people. You're going to write down the question as salary of 2,10,000, IFHP of 40,000. I have 111A income of rupees 4,10,000. I have winnings of rupees 15 lakhs. इस साल कमाया winnings ही और कुछ नहीं. This is my income statement. This is my income statement. People, before you start writing the answer, analyze the question first. Let's analyze the question. Let's see what the right answer is. Yes, I'm looking at the question. Question has some things to be kept in mind. First, I am opting for DTR. I'm opting for DTR, which means age is not important, but I've given you the residential status because of a reason. Because of a reason. Step number one, always number hits. With my income becoming 21 lakh 60,000, one thing is fairly clear. I am middle class, not eligible for rebate. Not eligible for rebate. Step number two, split incomes into normal and special. People's salary is normal, IFHP is normal, one money is winnings is very good. Now, people, because I'm in middle class, I don't have a problem, no rebate, no nothing. But now comes additional step. Till now, after this, we automatically start computing taxes. Now we are not going to compute tax. We'll now come and always consolidate my normal. Consolidate my normal. Consolidate my normal. Normal is 2,50,000. With my normal being 2,50,000, I'm in a problem. Problem is I'm in DTR. Basic exemption limit is 4 lakhs. Basic exemption limit is 4 lakhs. Rebate is 12 lakhs. Basic exemption is 4 lakhs, which means I have not utilized my basic exemption limit. At this stage, I will file order of priority. Order of priority go to slab first. Order of priority go to slab first, which means salary goes first, HP goes first. Rahul, which of the two doesn't matter? They're going to be part of slab only. Yes, as an order of priority, my slab is done. How much have I consumed? 2 lakh 50. How much am I still pending with? 1 lakh 50. 1 lakh 50 will go from 1 money. Can it go from winnings? No, it can't go from winnings, which means winnings is out of the picture. Is out of the picture, giving me 1 money. Number is 4 lakh 10. How much can I push? 1 lakh 50 I can push. Order of priority done. Yes, with my order of priority done, now I can write my answers off. I can write my answers off. Can we? Yes, I'm going to give you the notes, people. Note down. Notes. Since the basic exemption limit of Mr. Ramlal is not exhausted, since the basic exemption limit of Mr. Ramlal is not exhausted, the 1 money income can be what? Can be utilized up to such limit, since he is a very good since he is a president. Done. Yes, with that, people, you can now find out the answer. You can find out the answer automatically. What can we do? We can say tax on 1 money. Tax on 1 money. People, number was 4 lakh 10,000 minus 1 lakh 50,000. Number gives you 2 lakh 60 at the rate of 20 percentage. Number is 50. Very good. Leaving me with winnings. Winnings at the rate of 30 percentage is 4 lakh 50,000. Giving me my total income as 5 lakh 2,000. People, do I am eligible for rebate? No. Add says directly. It's called tax liability. Clear? Yes. 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 With a different color pen that you have, people. With a different color pen, you can write. Winnings can never be utilized against basic exemption limit, whether he is a resident or not. Agreed? 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 Very good. This is how you have to approach the question, people. In case a question like this comes, this is what you're going to write the answer on. Yes, I've not dwelt upon the fact that what if happens if you have double capital gains and all. We'll discuss it separately when we do legend questions. Right now, this is the template format. Any doubts on the template format? Good enough to go? Yes, very good. People, what is this concept called as? This concept is called as utilization of basic exemption limit. In my terms, we call it Kaju Katli example. We call it the Kaju Katli example. That is what your heading is going to be. The heading for you to write down is utilization of basic exemption limit within bracket. Yes, before question number 19. That's why I said basic exemption limit. Basic exemption limit is the 2 lakh, 50, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, or 4 lakh, as the case may be. You can't go more than that, people. You can't come and say, Rahul, next slab maybe 5% hi to hai. Can we do capital gains at 5% then? No. Only for zero. That is what the rule is. Clear? Any doubts? All good to go? This was the last concept, people. By the way, please mark this one as very, very important. This is something which 99.9 percentage today you will remember. Every time after this I do this question with you, you will always forget it off. You'll always forget it off because I say is never going to tell you to do this, people. It's your job and responsibility. Yes, it's your responsibility to figure out that yes, okay, there is a question where I have to do this, where I have to do this. So be very, very mindful of this. You will end up making mistakes on this. We'll see it in the next classes as well. Yes, so be very, very catchful point on this. Some points where you'll always end up making mistakes. Round off जिंदगी में नहीं होगा. Yes. Second, you will never realize the fact that there is a concept called marginal relief, marginal rebate. कभी भी hit होगा, कभी भी hit होगा. Third is always you look at the question and you start computing tax. Never realize the fact that you had to utilize basic exemption limit. These three are the most critical things. And yes, question number 4, that case where you have surcharge, you have a surcharge of minimum 15 percentage, you start jumping on 10. Yes, those are the 4 things which you'll always end up making a mistake in the exam. So my request is put it off in the library of mistakes so that every time you make a mistake, I will keep adding one on it. Yes, so have it in your book, people. If you don't make a mistake, good for you. Never have a mistake. By the time you complete the batch, you can put a smiley saying, I have never made this mistake. जो होगा नहीं वो guarantee मैं दे रहा हूँ. Right? So have it off there, people. That is always helpful to you. 4 items. Let's make it together, people. It's easier that way. I'm going to add a PDF for myself. People are going to put in the first parts. I think we have never utilized the first parts, right? Never touched on it yet. Very good. You're going to have a heading called as library of errors. Yes. Yes. People in the first pages. Shh, in the first pages, the heading is called. Rahul is being fashionable because I'm not going to make the mistake. So yes, library of errors. See. Yay. Done. Yes. People, library of errors. What is the errors you're going to make? Total income and tax payable to be rounded off to rupees 10. To rupees 10. Yes, people always leave 2 lines after every mistake. The one line for you to write down how many mistakes you made. Yes, so you're going to follow the rule, people. The rule is like this. Every time you make a mistake, you'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ये करा हुआ है ना? Tally है. ये जेल में करते हैं people. This is what you do in jail when you're counting your days, how much you are going to stay and how much you're going to come out for. I told you, every time you make a mistake, it's a crime. So, number 2, people, what errors have you been making? Number correct से पढ़ा नहीं उसका मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता वो छोड़ दो. Rates, so you'll have to remember, people. You can I can't put out the list of rates then. Marginal relief for both regimes. Marginal relief is for Patya. They mistake the marginal relief is for both regimes. Marginal relief is for both regimes, and marginal rebate is for DTR. Correct? Yes. Three. Three. You realize more mistakes when you do legend questions, but nevertheless. Abhi ke liye. Surcharge. You wouldn't make a rate of surcharge, but ठीक है. Surcharge for other incomes to not go less than 15 percentage if total income is greater than 2 crores. That is what the last example is, people. If you remember the last example, mein, if the number is 55 lakhs, don't come and ask for 10 percentage. It is minimum 15 percentage. Done. Good. For Kaju Katli. Yes, 4 is Kaju Katli. Other than capital gains and dividends. That's what you do, right? For capital gains and dividends, you'll say 15. Everything else goes for separate family. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't say normal income because normal income means slab. I'm using other incomes just to clarify. It is not that four incomes. Anything else? What are the mistakes you're making? Adana putta. Huh. That's fine. If you remember the 2 crores, you'll automatically remember that. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? One mistake which I'm for sure going to make as you proceed forward is the fact that rebate is not eligible for 112A in ATR. Yes, this is a mistake you're going to make standardly, people. Somehow, somewhere, you will keep doing that 12,500 rebate always without understanding the fact that we have 112A coming into picture. Yes, so be mindful on that as well. Done. Done, done, done. Yes, yes. So this is the first sheet you're going to prepare for yourself. Leave two sides, people. उससे ज़्यादा mistakes तुम लोग करोगे तो फिर मेरे को नहीं पता. But two sides is enough for me. So this side plus the next side is the whole list of mistakes you're going to capture down. Yes. Apart from that, people, I'm planning to make one more notice sheet for you. This is my version of cheat sheets. Yes, this is my version of cheat sheets. Sheet number 3 is going to be a heading called as quantum limits. Is going to be a heading called as quantum limits. People, quantum limits is something which I feel is more important for your exam because you will see a lot of numbers coming around here and there. Yes, the same number getting repeated once in a while, again and again, again and again. 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore, ye number, wo number. So those numbers are what we're going to note down for our convenience purposes. Yes, till now, whatever numbers do you remember? What is that? 112 ka limit. Very good. Next. What is 3 lakhs? Okay, okay, let me clarify this. Quantum limits basically means those numbers which you see repeating everywhere. Okay, this is a number which will keep repeating again and again. People ऐसे लिखना है तो पूरा rates of tax लिखना पड़ जाएगा. Not that. I'm talking about things which you will see very often. Like for example, you will see as we proceed forward, the limit of 1 crore that you see. You'll see 1 crore in almost about 10 places in income tax. Yes, 1 crore we just saw right now in Very good. You learned it in surcharge. As you proceed forward, I'll tell you 1 crore is the limit for tax audit. 1 crore is all the limit you have to keep in mind if you have to go for company surcharge, all those kind of things. That is what we are discussing about right now. Yes. So critical ones that you have to keep in mind. One thing which comes to my mind, like you rightly said, is something called 1,25,000. Now, people, this sheet I will maintain. Don't maintain it. Don't maintain it because as we complete the chapters, I have to tell you where what is happening. So I have the liberty to keep cutting down things and putting it again. I will send the sheet to you last days of the batch. Yes, that time you can fill it in your sheets. Abhi ke liye, don't maintain this. Just make sure that when you start writing questions with me in the next chapters, you leave at least two sides for it. Yes, so leave two sides. That is what we're going to do. Abhi ke liye, Rahul is putting out the numbers. The limits which I understand is 1,25,000. Yes, people, what is 1,25,000 ka limit? What did you see 1,25,000 as? The limit for the limit for section 1128. Yes, I think 1,25,000, if my memory serves right, will never come in any other chapter, so I'm fine with writing it here itself. So I can say 1,25,000 ka limit is the limit for section 1128. Any other limits that you remember? Any other limits that you remember? We remember the limit for rupees 5 lakhs. What is 5 lakhs, people? Where did you see 5 lakhs? Where and all have you seen the term 5 lakhs? Under ATR, eligible for rebate. Very good. Eligible for rebate in ATR. Second, basic exemption limit for super senior citizen. Next, anywhere else? Anywhere else? Good enough to go? Very good. Next limit. Next limit is 12 lakh for marginal rebate. Very good. I have first a limit of rupees 12 lakhs, which is my rebate eligible for rebate in DTR. Very good. Next. हाँ पहले ये छोटा वाला करना. Anything else in the small limits? We have 12 lakh 60. 12 lakh 60 is basically check for marginal rebate. Next, what else? Anything else that you remember? Anything else on the smaller numbers? Nothing? Nothing? Not that my memory serves right as well. I don't think there is anything else. Done enough. Yes. So after the smaller limits, people, we move to the bigger limits. The bigger limit is we have the bigger limit coming in of rupees 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs ka limit is given for 50 lakhs ka limit is coming in for individual surcharge at the rate of very good individual surcharge at the rate of 10 percentage. Next, no, don't get into those things. Really coming. That'll become too complicated. That's fine. 1260 is a very apparent number. 51 and all is known. 51 देखते ही समझ में आ जाएगा. Next, नहीं आया तो library of mistakes. Next, after 50 lakhs, we have 1 crore. We have one, you कितने zeros आएंगे? हाँ, we have 1 crore. 1 crore is for individual surcharge at the rate of 15 percentage. Yes, good. Next is my 2 crores. People, when do I see 2 crores? Individual surcharge at the rate of 25 percentage. But this is not just for surcharge. This is also for one more thing. To split CG plus dividend and others for surcharge check. Correct? Yes. Next. That's it. Rupees 5 crores. People, when do I see 5 crores? I'm seeing 5 crores if it is individual surcharge at the rate of only under, very good, only under 80. Yes or no? Yes. This always helps people because sometimes what happens is when you go for your exam, you'll sometimes realize the fact that when it comes to numbers, numbers will be appearing in various spots. Yes. You'll see the same 2 crores coming in for capital gains. You'll see the same 2 crores coming in for something else, 5 crores coming in for something else. Having the summary always helps you prepare for your exams better. The day of your exams, if you just go through this for 5 minutes before you enter the exam hall, at least the numbers will spike. Yes, the numbers will check on you and will come and say, okay, this is the number, ye sari jagah pe hai. So the moment you see this number in your exam, you look at the number and come and say, oh, this number is there, meaning I have to check this, I have to check this, I have to check this. Yes, so that is what you're having this sheet for people. That is what we're going to maintain for. Yes, I've been doing it for my finals. I'll show you how it looks like in my final level. We will take that same logic. It's a little dirtier in finals, but yeah, this is how we're maintaining it in finals. Yes, so we have it everywhere. We have 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crores. At final level, we don't talk individuals, so the cheap numbers are not important, right? And then we have 3 crores, 5 crores, 10 crores, 20 crores, 50 crores, 100 crores, 6,400 crores, and 400 crores. All those things are being discussed of right now. So this is how I'm preparing it for my CA final. We're doing the same thing for CA Inter as well. Clear? Yes, yes, good. People, I'm going to give you the last thing for you to note down, and then we close for the day. You're going to come back in the next class, and we're going to do legend questions. We're going to do legend questions. So I'm going to give you some time for you to prepare accordingly. People, the one thing alone that I want you to note down is the difference between a resident and a non-resident. Where and all have we learned that the non-resident have disadvantages? That is what we're going to note down. Yes. So let's do that. Let's do that off. Yes. Now, people, let's also mark a few things here and there just in case you want to read from this material as well. What and all have we discussed of? We have discussed that when it comes to tax rates, you have individuals, slabs in ATR concept. In ATR concept, we have done that. We've also understood that when your birthday is on 1st April, you're completing your age on 31st March. Already done. Yes, when we spoke about residence, now I've understood the fact that when it comes to residence, you will compute a tax liability if the total income is less than 5 lakhs with a rebate of 12,500. Notice the last time it says not eligible for long-term capital gains under 112A. Now probably it will make sense. Yes, now it will make a lot more sense. Then we have surcharge, which is computed on basic tax. Notice the last line, it says not applicable on 111A, 112, 112A, and dividend incomes. All are being mentioned there. Yes, so now it will make a lot more sense. STC others is not special, no? It's a slab concept. Correct, 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 correct. And then like we discussed, people, the whole theory which we discussed. Now you don't need to read this for exam perspective. If you understood the table, if you understood this table, this is good enough. Yes, so the chart is what is written in English format there. If you don't understand the English, you can read the chart. I would suggest read the chart, forget the English off. English is not critical for you. Clear? Yes, and then we did some examples where we wrote the last thing as LDR. So please mark that LDR as important and close it off with that. Yes, then we have to discuss firm and all. We'll do it after legend questions. So firm, cooperative society, companies, all those discussions will happen later. Marginal reef, we have already highlighted. We have said marginal reef is given to you when the limit is breached of. Yes. Then we spoke about the fact that if you have last day revision. Yes, yes, yes. Then we have special incomes people where we spoke about the fact that when it comes to capital gains are 12.5 in excess of 1.25 lakhs. 112 is 12.5 percentage. 111 is 20 percentage. Winnings are going 30 percentage. Like I said, people, winnings are nothing but lottery, crossword puzzle, race horses, card games, gambling, betting, all those things are there. Yes, don't mark anything. This is already fair enough. Clear? Then we have your 115 BBJ, which is your online winnings. Online winnings are going for 30 percentage, and then we have unexplained income going for 60 percentage plus 25 plus. Very good. The table that we prepared in my notes, people, the same table is here. Can you claim expenditure on capital gains? Yes. Can you claim expenditure on winnings? No. Can you claim losses on capital gains? Yes. Can you claim losses on winnings? No. Can you set off other losses against capital gains? Can you set off other losses against capital gains? Answer is yes. That is what is point number two. That is what is point number two. So you can do that. You can do that. People, point number three is on hold. We will not discuss this right now. We'll discuss it in the end of the batch. Yes, not relevant right now. You'll not understand it right now. When we complete the batch, that time we'll discuss this with you. Yes. Point number four says, can the benefit of basic exemption limit be claimed? Hey, what is this? It's easier to remember what is Kajugati than remembering basic exemption limit. At least when you see the word Kajugati, it'll strike you that okay, this is what we're talking about. Yes, yes. So can you claim Kajugati for capital gains? Yes, if you are a resident, and no if it is a non-resident. That is how it is. Yes, people, can I choose to go for normal rates? No, it's always mandatory. You have to mandatory go for these rates. This cannot be avoided of. What is the rebate concept? When it comes to rebate, you can claim rebate on capital gains except 112A. So you can claim on everything except for 112A. Can you claim any kind of rebate on winnings? Patya, can you claim rebate on winnings? Yes. Can you claim rebate on unexplained income? Yes. Can you claim rebate on online winnings? Yes. Rebate can be claimed on anything except. Be very careful on this. Wait, we're doing ATR right now, people. I'm in the ATR chapter, so this is what we're doing right now. Clear? Yes, be very careful. I don't know if you have written that. That is also one of the library of errors. You'll unnecessarily come and say rebate is not claimable on winnings and all. Rebate is claimable on winnings. There is no restriction whatsoever. That is obvious. Clear? Yes. Can you claim for surcharges, people? When it comes to surcharges, capital gain size, I have a restriction of 0 to 15 percentage. So the maximum limit of surcharge is 15 percentage. For others, it is normal rates, except for 115 BBE, which is nothing but unexplained income. Unexplained income is always 25. Can I come and tell the department I want to tax its slab rates? Agreed? 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 Very good. And then we discuss, people, when it comes to total income. Total income should be rounded off to the nearest. Tax payable should be rounded off to the nearest. इससे तुम लोग गलती करोगे ही करोगे. Yes, this is what the round off concept is. Clear? Yes, yes, very good. With that, people, this is a note which we'll be understanding. The shortcut of reading this whole chapter in a single shot is that yellow box. Is that yellow box? Don't read it right now. We'll do it after legend questions. Yes, so we'll prepare a template after legend questions, and I'll tell you how to remember this whole chapter in a single shot. In a single shot, that is what this table will help you do. Yes, abhi ke liye, the pending page may what we're going to write is benefits is called benefits not available to non-residents. Help me out, people. What and all benefits are not available to a non-resident? Start from the top. Huh? NR can never be a senior or super senior. NR can never be a senior or super senior. People, this is something you'll not just use for this chapter, for every chapter. Going forward, whenever Rahul uses the word senior citizen, Rahul only means resident senior citizen. In the whole Income Tax Act, nowhere does a senior citizen be called as a non-resident. Cannot happen. Moment you see a non-resident, income tax will standardly call him a normal citizen. Yes, yes, good. Point number two. NR cannot claim Fib8. That is obvious. No. Kaju Katli for NRs. That is Kaju Katli. Yeah, yeah, that is obvious. Agreed? 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 This is the benefits which is not extended to a non-resident people. As we move forward, next chapters will tell you benefits which can be given to non-residents. Yes, so that is also a concept which we'll be discussing separately. But these are the three things that you have to keep in mind that you don't get to a non-residents. That you don't get to. Yes, definitely. If you're applying surcharge, you apply marginally for accordingly. That is not a difference. Any doubts on this part? Good enough to go? Very good. This is what we have for today, people. I have completed of all concepts that is relevant to you. If you notice, we have completed every topic here. Yes, there is a few things on firm, cooperative society and all. That is done after your legend questions. On Wednesday, we'll be starting doing questions. Yes. So on Wednesday, I want everyone to obviously please carry your question bank along with you. You'll need that question bank with you. Yes. Keep your concept guide at home. Don't bring your concept guide. Yes. तुम लेके आओगे तो तुम देखोगे मेरे को देखना ही नहीं है. Yes. So keep your concept guide at home. On Wednesday, you're carrying two books with yourself. One is a question bank and one is your tough note for you to practice questions of. Yes, so that is what you're going to carry with it. On Wednesday, it is no discussion class, pure sums class. You're going to do sums for yourself. You're going to prove your worth. I don't want proper discussions. Yes, so figure it out, prepare accordingly and come. I'll tell you people, kitna efforts hum log ko laga. We have spent 10 days today in completing this. But if you go through, you have only done 5 sites. Yes, so 5 sites is not going to take more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is what I need from you. I don't know what Vivek I was telling you, but Rahul के DT में आधा घंटा जरूरत नहीं है. Yes, Rahul के DT में 10 मिनट ही चाहिए. Figure out 10 minutes, prepare and come for Wednesday's class. Don't blink on my face. I don't like it. Clear? Clear, everyone? Thank you, people. Have a good day.